Last week, Dr. Ron Daniels of NCOBRA, IBW21 organizations that have yet to produce a single actionable plan for real reparations decided to float the idea of changing or amending the Constitution to allow race-based law. The short-sightedness of this is unbelievable. If you open that door, it doesn't only open the door for Black people, it opens the door for white people to again make race-based law in their favor. That means the same political forces that Democrats claim to fear, yes, the ones that keep invoking Donald Trump to scare you with, would suddenly have power to pass their own race-based laws. That would undo the entire civil rights framework. How does someone claiming to be a reparations leader not see that? Maybe because these legacy organizations like NCOBRA, IBW21, December 12th, have been more successful in securing grants and cushy positions for themselves than securing reparations for freedmen. Right. Family, did you know that these same organizations tried to get grants from the commission written in the bill? Their scheme didn't go through because the U.S. Freedmen Project shut it down. I'm glad that Jumaane Williams brought up the set-asides the Republican president put in place for his base with no study and no commission. This is to all the Democrats in the United States. We now know, and we now have seen that if you wanted to grant reparations, you could. You just simply didn't. Jerica L. Richardson of the Urban League couldn't or wouldn't even state who the targeted group is. What lineage of children qualifies for these baby bonds? Because we've seen that movie before. Vague terms like underserved and urban get weaponized to divert resources away from foundational Black American freedmen and towards everyone else. And let's not forget the street team that you hired with commission funds. A member of the Harlem street team who could barely speak English had the unmitigated gall to tell a foundational Black American freedmen to go back to Africa. This is the type of people that you hiring to reach us? Is this the process? If this is the process to address the badges and incidents of slavery, then start by respecting the people who inherited them. Start by naming the lineage. Start by grounding the remedy in constitutional status of freedmen, not in vague racial categories that can be hijacked by anyone with a clever rant grinder. I want the Foundational Black American I want to thank the Foundational Black American Grassroots for funding us to be here today. And to my family in the audience, I would like to actually participate and that would actually like to participate in reaching these legislators. Please send emails by going to BREUCK call to action.com.